So, I live in an artistic wasteland.
Well, don't get me wrong, we're pretty good at a couple things, like massive marine pollution, large-scale money laundering,
And this. Apparently we're great at glorifying slapping shiny stuff together. And they love that shit. And if you thought it was the end of it, there's more. And more, and there's no end to it. So I took it in my own hands to create something just a little bit cool. With a few neurons, a bit of electronics, and hopefully more taste than billionaires. So what's today's project, you'll ask me? Well, simple enough. It is just a big LED visualizer, so I can enjoy my crippling Taylor Swift addiction to its fullest. And then exposing that to the public and playing the whole Roblox soundtrack on loop. So I saw this super cool expo, and I want to see if I can go for the clean style that they had. We take the music, deconstruct it into tiny samples, then split those samples in different pitch categories. And then we send all of that to a tiny computer and attach LED strips to it. Well, that sounds simple, but how do we divide the music? Well, most people would use Hertz frequencies to recognize the pitch, but I like to use a more innovative approach. So my scale goes from Sonic Kid to the United States peacekeeping policy. Then, to know how far we want the lights to go, we just check how loud the sound is. Well, now is the time you ask me, as a European, how are you going to get any sort of hardware? Well, that is a very valid question, and I haven't really thought about it. Unless... Unfortunately, the LED strips don't rely on hope and magic like the future of our planet, so we're gonna have to put a bit of code in there. So we read the data from the music with a short Fourier transform function at a sample rate of 5 per second, and then we apply a mask to cut out the low frequencies and the high frequencies, because I care about my ears and I want to hear what I see and see what I hear. Then we divide the whole thing into 5 individual sets and make sure that everything is calculated logarithmically, because humans are fucked up and that's how we perceive sound. We get a lot of important numbers over there and put everything into an individual variable there. After that, we normalize it all so it looks better and make up a couple of graphs to act like we know what we're doing. Then we send the data and start the music in different threads, so we tackle the delay. That took a lot of fine-tuning, mostly because I'm dumb, but also because
I'm searching for excuses.
So now we just gotta connect it all on a breadboard and see how it works. And it wouldn't be fun if there wasn't a problem. Well, it turns out the LED strips I picked up from that weird supplier were not addressable, which means you can't control them independently. So after respectfully checking my neighbor's Amazon packages, I got these newest strips. Now let's see if we can make this shit look good. Fuck. Okay, well that wasn't too bad, and I barely got hurt, so that's a big win. We got a big wooden backboard with holes for the cables to go through and connect to the Arduino on the back. Four wooden tiny planks for the edges of the frame, and this PVC sheet, which I've sent it for hours, because they would charge double the fucking price for the already semi-transparent one. So the concept, nice and clean. I can pretty much watch all my favorite BTS songs already, and that's good enough. But I haven't created myself enough problems just yet. I want to increase interactivity. I'm gonna add a little QR code on the side of the frame. People can scan it, add their favorite songs. It gets sent into the cloud, and when the frame is connected, it comes back and it plays back to back. And people are gonna be like, woohoo, it's my song! And they're gonna be super happy, and that increases interactivity and niceness. And I win, big win, win situation. That's what they teach you in business school, right? So I got to work day and night, grinding, writing NASA-level code to make my dreams come true. I woke up at 4 AM every day and took cold showers for weeks to get to that result. I present to you the platform that will make it all possible. And here we are. And while it does look amazing, let's try to keep it in our pants for now and get into the technical aspect. So when you type in the YouTube URL, it gets sent to a real-time database, then my computer retrieves that, downloads the YouTube video, processes it, and sends the data to the frame. And while it's completely unsafe, at least I can avoid people spamming, and if you type too often, this happens. I added an ID and a timestamp system in the user's browser. And here's the final build. So for the front, I went for almost fancy, and for the back, I went for Afghani bomb. So you have little C4 charges there. Here's the alimentation to be plugged in easily, and here are all the soldering to the Arduino, which is plugged over there. Now, let's see if it blows up. Okay, so here we have the final setup. My computer, my fancy time bomb, for which I got a new power adapter, and my phone with the QR code. So I scan the QR code, get onto the portal. Once I'm onto the portal, I can just put in a YouTube URL, not something I would like, something that's copyright free, and I add it to the queue. I haven't pressed it yet. For now, it's showing failed to download the next song, and it's gonna check every 4 seconds. So hopefully, okay, it's downloading. Successfully downloaded the next song. So you got... That's the first test I've been doing. Putting some different colors up there when it's super high. Fuck, yeah, let's go. Let's go. And technically when it's gonna be over, it's gonna download the next song and keep working. So I'm gonna try off camera with multiple songs and we'll see how it goes. And if it works, it's ready for more. It's ready for everything. Classic. So here's a time where you expect me to go harass billionaires using the fact that I live in Monaco for your own entertainment, which is perfectly valid. But who are we kidding here? I do electronics in my free time, so it would be preposterous. It would be preposterous to think that I ever interact with real people as I live on the internet. So now's the time where I bid you goodbye. Bye bye. Goodbye. Bye bye now. Ciao ciao. See ya. Like and subscribe. Bye bye.